Beautiful. Today's been a high activation day for women coaches, not just spiritual women coaches and Christian women coaches, but all women coaches all over the world. So I've just been talking to a bunch of women coaches who in every niche who are currently activating their $50,000 months or $25,000 months or basically their $100,000 months and their seven-figure impact, which is, writing checks to fix the roof for their church and to pay for the whole thing, and writing bigger checks to their temple, and paying for kids to go to school, working on the plan for collaborating on building a school somewhere in Africa, like just doing big stuff and activating big income months and big impact and next level genius in their lives and their relationships everywhere. And it's super exciting because the energy in the virtual room was super high and expansive and just explosive. And then you could hear one person said, yeah, but like, what's the roadmap? Like, how do I even start taking my offers from where they are right now to a place where I don't have to work twice as hard to create $100,000 a month? And the energy in the room was like, so I'm going to dive into that right now. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Mimi Damo. I'm a high-ticket business coach, and I support spiritual women coaches and Christian women coaches to co-create profitable and simple high-ticket coaching offers, or boutiques, or packages, or businesses, so they can create deep transformation and exponential expansion for their own clients in any niche whatsoever. And in their own businesses, simplify with $100,000 coaching offers, any high-ticket coaching offers, multiple six-figure months, and their first, second, third, or $4 million within 18 months. I'm also the creator of the Divine Intuitive Millionaire Experience. So, what is it like when you're moving into that next level of your business, emotionally, mentally, with your nervous system, knowing that you have beliefs and patterns that you have been in for the last 35 or 40 years, and how to shift that and how to expand the nervous system to hold that next level of your dream, which in 2 months is going to be your comfort zone, right? So, the first question always is the how, and I'm intrigued by that because even in my life, I still do the how. And I wanted to share this one Bible verse before I started, and that is Ephesians 3:20, that God can do exceedingly abundantly more than we can ever ask or think or imagine, right? So when the first place is, if God can do exceedingly abundantly above anything that we can ask, think, or imagine, and the Holy Spirit dwells in us, which means God is in us, and soul is complete. So it cannot not happen. Our desires are coming from God, and whatever it is that we desire, God soul wanted to fully express itself through us, so it cannot not happen. It's going to happen. And the beauty about God, because he can imagine and see the how faster than we can, and the way is to lean into his wisdom, that presence of soul, to co-create the fastest, most beautiful, most aligned way to create the strategy or the thing, or maybe bypass the strategy and create the thing, because he knows the fastest way. Soul knows the fastest way, and soul can lead the way. And it is our work, basically. Our work is basically to follow the path of soul. Let it lead the way, because soul knows the way. It knows the how. And most importantly, soul knows how to give us the peace. We get that peace to be still and create the messaging that comes through, the transmission that comes through, the kind of package, who we want to work with, how we want to specialize, where we want to niche, how much to charge. All that comes through. It's not hidden in a seven-figure coach's blueprint on Instagram. It's not hidden in your eight-figure coach's strategy. It's really just breathing, exhaling, flowing, receiving what God is bringing in. Because soul has outgrown the poverty mindset. Soul has outgrown the 10K month. Soul has outgrown the 100K month. Soul has outgrown just making enough money to pay the bills for you and your children. Soul has outgrown you just wanting to do X. Now Soul wants you to do big things in the world, biggest 7-figure impact. And Soul is saying, Nina, be great. Mimi, be great. Nadia, be amazing. And we're like, no, but how? The thing is, you get to do it however you want, whenever you want, wherever you want, and with whomever you want. You get to make your own rules and follow your own rules, because those desires that come from God cannot not happen. So that strategy that you want, be still. Just when the excitement in the bubble of creation, like, oh my God, how am I going to do it? That's wonderful. Just be still and think that your understanding is crap, okay? So lean not on your understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him and let Him direct your path. So follow Soul. Soul knows the way. Before you go take your coach's strategy, imagine for a moment, what offer do I want to create? What excites me the most? What turns me on and lights me up the most right now? The soul, that's what lights Soul up, and that's what wants to be expressed through you. That's the divinity coming through you. This sounds woo right now, but this is strategy, okay? So when that comes through you, like, how do you want to share that message? Do you really want to be sucked into somebody else's messaging marketing strategy? Or do you want to grab your phone and go on do a Facebook Live and just talk about it? Or do a YouTube video and share it? Or go on LinkedIn or write a blog post? Or how do you want to do it? You want to sing a song about it? What lights you up? Do that. Because that is Soul expressing itself through you. Don't wait for somebody else to tell you what to do. Don't outsource your divinity. Don't outsource the channeling that comes through you. Not only is like Soul the path, God is also your copywriter, is also your business partner, your everything. So it will never lead you astray. And Soul is not going to let you do anything that is beneath the desire that you want, because you have outgrown that last phase. Whenever you reach the phase of activating your next level of income and impact, or whatever it is you want to create in your life, your health, your relationship, it means you have outgrown the other path. And if you try to stay stuck in that path waiting for the how, you're going to come up against your limiting beliefs and your bumps, because the table is too small, your context is too small. It's the difference between having a great day and having a great life. So let whatever has to express itself come through. Have that really yummy, that really crunchy, beautiful conversation with yourself, with your coach, with the women in your life who support you to move to that next level. And at the end of the day, you take aligned action. Whatever that action is that comes through, that's the action that we take. Maybe it's an action that your coach supports you with. It's an action that you take today because you make the decision that this is it. The buck stops with you, the generational lack stops with you, the poverty mindset stops with you and your family, and you're going to be the one who has outgrown the thing that you're moving from, okay? So take the aligned action. And the only thing that I always say, the only thing that I say when we begin this joyful creation of our next level, because it's a joyful, beautiful, abundant creation of your next level. So get into a space where you're able to create, not in a stressed out spot of how do I do this? That's what God is for. God knows the way. He can think of ways you can never even imagine. The stuff can get to you. The people will get to you in ways you cannot even believe. That's what quantum leaping is all about, okay? But most importantly, and this is important, I want you to pay attention to this. I invite you to pay attention to this. This is the most important part of this conversation. The only thing that I invite you to do while you're in that stage of receiving and just basking in that glow of you've made a decision to move, to up level, to grow, to expand, to evolve. This is what I invite you to do. I invite you to allow your heart to flutter at the thought of having it all. Like whenever I'm getting to my next stage of expansion, whether I did this in college, whether it was a new graduation coming up, or it was getting married, or it was having a baby, for me it was always allowing myself to be so excited and having my heart just flutter at the thought that I'm about to have it all. And there's nothing more beautiful, more impactful than the gratitude that comes from knowing that I am trusting myself to let divinity guide me. Let me know how this lands for you. Let me know what you resonate with, and let me know in the comments, how soul supports you in your coaching business. It's been really good having you.